we have one other speaker, and we have, I love, we heard from Dr. Eric Holmes earlier. I love talking to people across the country, but I also love talking to people right in my own backyard. And that's next because she is right down the street in Laurel, Maryland. We got Monique Toussaint in the building. And so, Monique, good morning, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good morning, Brian, and everyone watching. I am excited to be here. I love everything Black Speakers Network, so thank you for having me. I am a monumental moment maximizer, which really means I'm an executive leadership coach, and I partner with professionals that want to pursue their purpose. They want to pursue their purpose on purpose.
I love it. Pursue that purpose on purpose. I love little quick sound bites that we can remember easily. And so, Monique, I know that you bring a wealth of experience and knowledge to the table from that perspective. Like, what can you tell us a little bit about how you got into this industry and like what like lights you up? Like, what is the thing that kind of keeps you, going from day to day and keeps you motivated to serve the people that you serve?
Yeah, I think that it's very rare that you have a conversation with me and it doesn't end with, so what do you want to do? I think that people talk about what they want to do so much in life, or maybe it's a DMV thing, DC, Maryland, Virginia thing. And, and so I'm typically problem solving in the midst of most of my conversations because I am very strategy driven. I'm like, okay, if you tell me you want to do this, we're going to figure out how do you want to do it? What is your plan? So a lot of what I do is specializing in creating action plans so people can walk away with something tangible of what they want to do. And I came into this work, I happened into it. Like, and so I was working in the career center at American University and just doing peer profiles. And I've always literally the conversation's always around how can I help you get this done? What do you need to do? And career coaching has become like my passion. I love it. Like I love helping people figure out what they want to do. What do you want to do? Let's get it done. And so that's really the heart of my mission and my purpose. So that's how I'm here.
And I know you also have a credential. I don't want to mess it up, but I believe it's the Global Career Development Facilitator credential. And so when it comes to careers, which, just by the name of it, it sounds like, you're helping people expand their skill set. And right now we're in a global economy for sure. But can you tell us like a little bit about what that credential is and like why it's important or instrumental in helping you serve the clients that you work with?
Yes, absolutely. So I think I am a proponent of making sure I am my best. I can help you become your best. And so about 2014, I decided if you're going to do this, you need to be trained and learned all the techniques and tools. So we're trained to do assessments. So if you have literally no idea what you want to do, I'm like, I got an assessment for that. If you need to think about, well, I'm stuck between these two things. Can you help me sort through it? So and they're also coaching skills we've learned. So when you sit to talk to me, I'm trained to listen for some key things that you're saying that can pinpoint, okay, you may not know your passion, but from what you're saying to me, you like this kind of stuff. Based on this kind of stuff, how do I help you get to where you want to be? And so I think that having that credential is important because some of it is natural to me, but there are some scholarly things that I needed to learn to make sure that I can help my clients become their best selves. So
That makes perfect sense to me, Monique. And I'm glad that we have people like you because I know when I was in corporate America for 11 years, I could have used a Monique to help me kind of navigate the trenches and figure out exactly what I should be doing next. What advice do you have for people now? Right now, I feel like things are all over the place. It doesn't seem like you hear more stories about people, unfulfilled or quitting or trying to find their next career, up leveling their skill set. What advice do you have for people that are right now maybe find themselves like frustrated in their career or trying to get to the next level? Like, what should people be doing from your perspective in order to make sure that they are, putting themselves in positions to win in their career?
So the reason I created this was because people were working jobs. They weren't building careers. They were focused on money or status. But if you know what you're supposed to be doing, no matter what's happening around you, think like a swimmer. You have your lane, and no matter what's happening around you, you're going to swim to the end and swim back because you have your goal in mind. And so, my advice to people in this time, there's a lot happening, but figure out what you want to do, figure out how to do it, and just do it. Don't worry about everything else that's happening. Be cognizant of it because you want to plan yourself and your ambitions around the environment around you, but focus on what you want to do and just get to it, and everything else will fall in place around you.
Beautiful advice. And Monique, I end with everybody else's question. I'll pose it to you. What is it that you want to be remembered for ultimately?
So there's this powerful quote that I love, and it's like people will never forget how you made them. People will forget what you said. They'll forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And so for me, I have this thing I talk about monumental moments. And when I say I'm a monumental moment maximizer, I want people to remember not every moment, but at least one interaction with me, and they can say, you know what, I always felt empowered around her, or I learned something from Monique, or it was just a pleasant experience. Even if it's saying hi in the elevator to a random person, I want to leave peace and presence around the people I interact with. So I would love to be remembered for always making people feel empowered.
The monumental moment maximizer. This moment has been brought to you by Monique Toussaint. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you would like to connect with Monique, bring her into your organization, have her on your podcast or any way, work with her, find out more, you can find out on our speaker directory. She is in our leadership development cohort. And Monique, I really appreciate you for everything that you do. And I know you're doing some really, there's a lot of other stuff you're doing behind the scenes as well to create opportunities for people. So I think that you are well on your way to making the impact that you're looking for. So thank you.
Thank you for having me. And again, you guys, Black Speakers Network is amazing. I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot as a speaker. I didn't think I was a speaker until Black Speaker Networks. I was like, I just like talking to people. So please, 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 if you're interested in sharing whatever you're skilled in, please check out Black Speakers Network.